You could say I'm pretty enamored with today's movie, because it has a dentist in it. Welcome to Sick Flicks, where I take a deep dive into the cinematic sewer to help you embrace your inner gore geek. I'm Mike Bracken, aka The Horror Geek, and today we're tackling Brian Yuzna's cult classic horror flick, The Dentist. Released in 1996, The Dentist is mostly notable for getting LA Law star Corbin Bernsen to headline a horror flick. This one really blurs the line between horror and black comedy, but Bernsen's performance, alongside a supporting role appearance from genre legend Ken Foree, elevates it from just another mainstream 90s horror flick into one that has endured and built a cult reputation over the years. It's not Brian Yuzna's greatest cinematic achievement, but like all of the director's films, there's fun to be had here. Especially if you're squeamish about going to get your teeth cleaned. But enough about that. Can The Dentist fill enough cavities to earn a coveted 5 barf bag rating? Let's get to the gore and find out. Oh, and before we get started, today's video is sponsored by patrons Swamp Hulk, my old pal R.W. Scott, and Benjamin Beatty. If you'd like to help sponsor some videos and free me from the shackles of YouTube's tyranny, you'll find a link to my Patreon in the pinned comment and description below. And now, let's get bloody. We fade in on the Trimark Pictures logo. Man, that takes me back. Miss Trimark. And straight to the credits. Corbin Bernsen. I want to go watch Major League.
Strike this mother out.
And Linda Hoffman. I was today years old when I realized she was in John Woo's Face Off. Whoa. Ken Foree. We haven't seen him since From Beyond. But wait, it gets even crazier. Mark Ruffalo? They get the Hulk to be in this thing? Hey, we get veteran character actor Earl Bone, too. You probably remember him from films like Alien Nation, Battle Beyond the Stars, and the first 3 Terminator flicks. Oh, great, it's a shadow puppet show. Hope they don't make a dong or I'll get demonetized. Oh, Jesus, it's even worse. I think we've got a mime. Written by Dennis Paoli, who we last saw in Dagon, Stuart Gordon, who we last saw in From Beyond, and Charles Finch, making his Sick Flicks debut. Fun fact, Gordon almost directed the film. And directed by Brian Yuzna. I think this is the first time we've covered a film he directed. Definitely won't be the last, because I want to cover Bride of Reanimator, Necronomicon, and Society at some point. Oh, hi there. I'm Corbin Bernsen. You might remember me from LA Law. And Title Card. Pretty low effort, but I didn't expect anything fancy after seeing the credits. It's sort of funny how we built horror films around occupations back in the 80s and 90s. The Dentist, Maniac Cop, Dr. Giggles.
I had a beautiful wife. I had a beautiful home.
Wait, is that a Talking Head song? Honey, have you seen my cleats? We're about to head out on an 8-game West Coast road trip. Uh-oh, wifey's talking to the pool boy. I've seen P-Hub videos start this way. I don't want to alarm anyone, but this movie isn't even 5 minutes old and Corbin Bernsen is already phoning it in. His wife is definitely giving off strong, I can't believe it's not Kim Basinger vibes here too. And now it's about to become a Tide commercial. You see this stain, honey? Tide would get that right out. This is my exact reaction anytime the mail is late here at Casa de Bracken.
Things are going to hell around here. This has got to stop.
But she's gonna make it up to him. Aw, you got me the world's smallest watch. Do you think I have wrists like a chick? No way this'll fit. Screw it. Give me some sugar, baby. And maybe she really was into the pool guy.
You're not wearing anything.
Looks like these guys are about to chime in. Are we sure this is a pool guy? All that brown stuff has me convinced he might be working on the septic tank. Corbin heads out, but can't shake the feeling there might be some hanky-panky going on at his place. Be very quiet. I'm hunting wascally adulterers. Oh yeah, doesn't look like he's here to fix the filter. Might snake out her pipes though. Definitely feeling like a P-Hub video right about now. Hey, that looks like Dean Winchester's gun. And now I guess he really is hunting adulterers. Except this is all just a fantasy. Sort of like that Guy song. And now we're at the dentist's office and it's packed. With people, not gauze. Man, who knew working in a dentist office would be so terrible? You think your job sucks? Mine bites. I'm pretty sure this lady got her job as a dental receptionist by word of mouth. But the reason Corbin isn't in the office is because he's stalking his pool guy. Man, I always thought DTF was down to floss. My whole worldview is shattered now. Jesus, how does this dude ever find time to actually clean a pool? God, I should have been a pool boy. Before he can head to the office and get his day rolling, he's attacked by the neighbor's dog like he's the principal in Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Too bad for Fido, this ends more like Old Yeller. Back at the office, work has proceeded without him. Tell me the truth. You haven't been flossing regularly, have you? Live look at me from back in the days when I worked in an office, trying to sneak in, hoping no one noticed I took a 3-hour lunch. Oh hey, I'm so glad you came by to Netflix and drill. Dear God, please give me the strength to get through another day without killing my co-workers. Oh yeah, looks like his edibles just kicked in too. I bet Corbin Bernsen looks at Braceface here and just sees dollar signs. God, look at these financials. How will I ever pay off my dental school loans? Oh, good. He's gonna put on some mood music. I bet it's You Floss That Lovin' Feelin'. At any rate, this kid just got laid.
Hell yeah.
No, not like that, you pervs. I mean, he's wearing a flower lei. Is he getting his teeth cleaned or headed to a luau? All right, Timmy, this is gonna suck. Literally. Ah, yes, I see the root of the problem. Fun fact, they actually had to build a fake oversized mouth prop for these shots. And it looks like Doc's been hitting the laughing gas. Oh yeah, there's a tremendous buildup of gunk back here. Then he stabs the patient in the gums. Great, now I'm gonna have to give my Dentist of the Year plaque back now. And now he's just like that Principal Skinner meme. It's not me who's wrong, it's the children.
You can't take children anymore. That child is spoiled. Spoiled rotten.
Hey, you still have to pay for services rendered. Oh yeah, Doc's got a stash. His assistant should get a raise. Doc, you can't take all those pills dry. Here, have some water to help wash them down. I do love that she's basically wearing a high school graduation robe instead of scrubs, though. Nice work, wardrobe department. She must have been valedictorian of her community college's dental hygienist program. Anyway, back at home, Corbin's wife is very wet.
Hell yeah.
No, I mean she just got out of the shower.
You're not having a moment, are you? You know what you get like take one pill.
Flashback.
Alan?
The staff wants Corbin to take the rest of the day off, but he's like, no, can't do. Do you see how many scenes we have to shoot today? Just lie back, miss, while I fill you in on everything you've missed so far. First, we're going to shoot some Tren right into your gums. You have the strongest jaw the world has ever seen. Hey, it's Detective Ken Foray. Must be a slow day when they send out a detective to investigate a dead dog.
Growl. Sailor shoots, doggy.
It is nice that Peter basically got promoted from SWAT to homicide detective after his heroics at the Monroeville Mall zombie outbreak, though. Oh, sweet, he's got the clown nose CPAP mask. Hey, there's Mark Ruffalo. Ooh, look at that card. That's bone. And the lettering is something called Silly and Rail. He's basically running a Barbizon modeling workshop right here in the dentist's office.
All right, do a little turn right there. That's it. Beautiful.
Back inside, the doc is giving April Rain some famous last words.
This won't hurt a bit.
That's what men always say.
And out in reception, there are other problems. I'm sorry, sir, but we don't take your dental insurance. You're gonna have to pay cash. And back inside, the doc is rubbing April's lips.
Hell yeah.
No, her actual lips and gums. Settle down. I'm not a dentist, but this seems like a weird way to conduct an oral exam. Wait, you're a dentist, not a gynecologist. But this is what happens when you call out the wrong doctor's name during the exam.
What?
The nitrous must have run out.
I have to go now.
Hey, did I ever tell you what a dentist's favorite animal is? It's a molar bear. Get it? Man, it's been a long day. I'm feeling a little gassed. Then these two meet up to start talking about hoes.
Hell yeah.
No, I mean these pantyhose. Then things get interesting.
Maybe they fell out of her purse. Yeah, right, and I can make flames shoot out of my ass.
All right, you have my attention. Tell me more.
No, I don't want to cause any more trouble. I'm already on a shit list.
And Ruffalo's back. Looks like he's about to Hulk out. Oh yeah, right in with a pimp fist. Hulk smash! Look at these folks. This dude's like, I got a bad feeling about this. Anyway, Corbin's calling it a day, and Discount Claire Danes is bracing for the worst. House establishing shot. Pretty nice house, too. Looks like the doc's setting up for one hell of an evening, if he was hanging with David Cronenberg. This scene filmed by the world's shortest cameraman. Corbin, are you in there flossing again? We're gonna be late. Turns out he wants to show her his new dental setup. Man, putting this thing together was like pulling teeth. Oh, honey, you shouldn't have. No, really, you shouldn't have. Why would you think I'd want a new dental exam room for our anniversary? This is why I'm doing the pool guy. I know we've got dinner reservations, but it's vitally important I remove your tartar before we go. Looks like they might miss dinner. She's a little tied up. I've replaced the nitrous oxide with my farts. Uh-oh, someone's being very naughty. Just beat for beat like the marathon man right now. And this seems like an extremely elaborate way to make sure she picks up the dinner tab.
Glad you paid.
Oh yeah, looks like Corbin's about to have another hard day at the orifice. This is one really extreme cavity search. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna use every dental pun imaginable this week. You're welcome. Anyway, she's looking rough. Probably will be fine once the swelling goes down, though. And now he's gonna do some Rick Astley.
Together. Forever.
Bet you thought I was gonna Rickroll you there, didn't you? House establishing shot. Oh hey, Detective Ken's still in this movie. God, don't let them in without a search warrant. But he does leave his card. Look at that subtle off-white coloring. The tasteful thickness of it. Oh my God, it even has a watermark. Oh, a severed tongue. This is pretty tasteless. And the doc's wife is looking great. That duck lip surgery clearly went very wrong. Don't worry though, Corbin's gonna show the pool guy why he's a cut above the competition. I'd like to take a stab at fixing your overbite. Then it's back to work. Your gums are gonna be so jacked after these Winstrol shots. All right, open wide. You know the drill. Then he fires his assistant, and that doesn't go well.
I'm gonna report you to the Dental Association.
You filthy pig.
He has nothing to worry about, though. 4 out of 5 dentists will find his behavior totally acceptable. But I guess we'll never know, because he's going to give her the teeth cleaning of a lifetime. If I can just get this shot of juice, I can overpower him. The good news is, with his 10 a.m. leaving early and his assistant dead, he's got time to remove Five Below Claire Danes' braces.
Sarah, you're up next.
But the IRS guy is gonna jump line. I do love that this movie is trying to sell me on the idea that an IRS agent is fleecing Corbin Bernsen for free dental work over his tax issues. Hey, Meyer, man.
I was just in the gas closet.
We call that the bathroom around here. It did just occur to me that Earl Bowen kinda looks like the late great Penguins coach Badger Bob Johnson, though. It's a great day for hockey. Oh, and here comes the real shakedown.
Lot cheaper to pay me than Uncle Sam.
Guess it's a great day for grifting, too. Time for a spit take. Hey, Doc, I'm just here for a clean-in. You probably don't need to tie me up for that. And now the tables have turned. The IRS guy was looking to extract some cash, but Corbin's about to extract teeth. Hey, doesn't Claire Danes ever have to go to school? She's like squatting in this office now. Man, this guy's gums bleed more than Bleeding Gums Murphy's. Can I please get some work done here without you guys interrupting me every 2 seconds? House establishing shot. Nice home intercom. You can really blast some Kenny G through that thing. Oh, it's just the cops at the door. Man, this Lethal Weapon reboot sucks. Looks like a wicked case of gingivitis got the pool guy. Oh, sweet, they've got peach baby food. And Brooke's duck lip surgery recovery is going great. Back at the office, Karen finds the IRS guy. Don't mind me, just trying on this new CPAP. This looks like something straight out of Saw. Of course, Karen's not getting out of here either. Get over here! Now to give you the sweetest neck tat ever. And with Karen dead, we can finally get to the important part of the movie. Removing Claire Danes' braces. Oh yeah, her teeth look great. Look, don't worry. This is totally a board-approved procedure. You just shoot your teeth right out. She makes a break for it. And it looks like she passed the bite test. And it also looks like the doc is really gunning for her now. This is really not the way they teach you how to cap someone at dental school. Come on out, I'll let you pick a prize out of the treasure chest. Did everyone's dentist have a treasure chest of prizes when you were a kid, or was that just mine? Oh yeah, she's in there good, like a piece of meat stuck between your molars. And she's not alone. After some cat and mouse, he eventually finds her. Come back, I just want to give you your fluoride treatment. After more pursuit, he eventually catches her again. Look, we both know you haven't been flossing or brushing after meals. By God, he's setting her up for the choke slam. Pretty okay JR this week. I swear I'll floss more if you don't shoot me. Finally, someone who takes dental hygiene seriously. And here come the cops. Or we get a PBA discount on cleanings. Oh, and Ken's here too. Shh, no one actually flosses. Rough day at the office. Better unwind with some Spooky Tooth on my commute home. Man, do you kids even remember 60s British rock band Spooky Tooth? Christ, I'm old. Oh yeah, I guess I can stop by the In-N-Out on the way home too. Oh, Andy stopped to do some more dentistry. I know root canals are scary. They can definitely be a little unnerving. Maybe the most puns in show history this week. Are you a lawyer, son? Because I think you're going to need a retainer. This is basically what happens when you go to Western Career College for a dental degree.
Extract now! I said extract!
But here come the cops to save the day. Oh god, the cavity creeps are on my tail. And he stops for a concert. Kinda on the nose that she's doing a cover of Steely Dan's Your Gold Teeth. Man, there's some deep cuts this week. Except, surprise, she's got a wicked case of yuck mouth. And Ken's gonna take him into custody. Shame he didn't get a cool action hero line like, in prison, you're gonna get all your cavities filled. Oh hey, maybe he's in the cell next to Sam Neill from In the Mouth of Madness. That's director Brian Yesna pushing him into the room. Although it's hard to see his face. And swerve. His wife is the new dentist. And she has a smile that lights up a room. Don't worry, Bernsen makes back for a sequel, so I'm sure this is all nothing. And cue credits. So, what have we learned from the dentist? Well, for starters, this is one of those weird spate of mid-90s mainstream horror films that feels almost as much like a black comedy as it does a horror flick. There's nothing overtly horrifying about the dentist, unless you're just terrified of the tooth doctor. In a lot of ways, it's a perfect companion piece to Dr. Giggles, which featured another LA Law alum in a leading role. That one was Larry Drake. Like that film, the dentist mostly coasts along on the power of its leading man's performance. Bernsen makes a pretty fun horror film villain, creating a character who's psychopathic, neurotic, but also pretty amusing. But enough about that. Can the dentist drill out enough teeth to earn a coveted 5 barf bag rating? Let's go to the gore card. In terms of gross anatomy, this one is a little light. There aren't very many kills in the dentist, but we do get one-shot dog, plenty of drilled teeth, some dental extractions, and enough dental tools to host a party at David Cronenberg's place. The FX work is solid, but there's just not enough carnage here to give the dentist anything more than a 2 barf bag rating. This isn't a super sick flick, but it is oddly charming. Looking for another classic 90s horror flick of this same vintage? Then be sure to check out my review of Wishmaster. You'll find a link here on the screen. I'll meet you over there. Until next time, I'm Mike Bracken, aka the Horror Geek, bringing you all the splatter that matters.